But the stream apparently fucking died. Amazing. Anyways, we should be back up and running.
Interesting. I hope that was just you talking about dead game stream.
I know, right? Too perfect. Too bloody perfect. So you guys probably missed all our sick analysis. Don't worry about it, though. Pretend it was good, alright?
Yes. It was good. It was amazing.
Yeah, thank
Ooh,
you.
we have a lot of lings on the way. Ooh, true. Here's the difference, right? So Puck is playing kind of like, whatever, you know, sort of similar to what his last series looked like. But True is a very different player than Guru. True knows Legacy of the Void. He's played it quite a few times.
Yeah, the
but
Legacy
still,
of the Ultras has been a big component of his life.
Yeah, but he's still the aggressive, kind of wonky Zerg that he is in Heart of the Swarm as well. So throwing out a bit of a Ling all in, the Evo Chamber is probably for Overlord drops later to continue harassment, even if the front door is covered. This is cool.
Okay, so problem with this though is Mass Link is scary, it's good, it's strong, all that good junk. But an overcharge is better. Adepts are really strong. I mean, True baits out a lot of overcharges, and in Heart of the Swarm, you're like, great, now you can't overcharge again. But just kidding, the Mothership Core is seriously gonna have like 2 to almost 3 more again afterwards.
That does suck, but he's gonna do a triple attack. 2 Overlords on either side have been turned into Overlord drops. Yeah, that's
I
what
like
Evo
this
Chamber
a
was
lot.
for.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's slow as fuck, but still, I like this a lot because Puck's gonna have all his defenses focused on the front. This is so awesome.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, the timing could have been just a little bit better and could have hit before all of these gateways are turning into warp gates. And that would have been absolutely ideal, but they are all warp gates, so Adept warp-ins should be enough.
Yeah, I was wondering about those Evo Chambers too, right? Because you do require the Evo Chamber to actually make the Overlord turn into the drop mode, so it makes a little more sense now. Gets to the middle line in the main, gets to the middle line in the natural.
Oh wow, there's no pylons.
It wouldn't matter, Mothership Core's in the middle of nowhere.
No, I meant for warp-ins. Even slow warp-ins might have been better. Now all of his probes are just dying.
I can't believe this Mass Link strategy is working right now, to be completely honest with you. But this was really well executed. The two-prongness of it is what really brought the deadly factor. Yo, True has not broken anything here. The thing is, he killed a lot of probes, but he didn't drone heavily behind this. So this is weirdly an all-in. Like he's got to actually kill a Nexus. He's got to actually kill some more probes. He's got to get some tangible damage done here, because this was a lot of cosmetic stuff.
The stream died again?
How? There's no drop frames.
Okay, maybe it was a delayed picnic? I don't understand. Guys, you suck.
I see it online right now.
It's so weird. Delayed picnic from like half the people in chat.
Yeah.
Guys, please get on top of your picnics. It looks like the army is getting to a good size. The probe count really isn't all that bad compared to True's. I mean, they're both around the same probe count and on the same amount of bases as well.
You know, True's not done though, right? Like second round of the Overlord drops coming in.
Yeah, and all he needs is these lings to keep buying a ton of time.
Yeah, I love this tactic. Like, this is so cool. I just wish it was more effective. Warpin's coming in strong. The Adepts will take out the Zerglings pretty darn quick. So as he gets to these mineral lines, again, he's going to have to get some very real damage done. Simply a small amount of harass, not quite cutting it. Picking up Adepts, certainly not worth it. Goes for the probes directly. How many has he actually killed so far? 26. I mean, that's a pretty large amount of probes to die so far.
Yeah, and it's just always going to be the threat of continued drops. The Stalkers have not been able to find the Overlords. I'm going to drop, there we go. So the Overlords keep getting out.
Get back in here.
And putting them back in. Another thing that could have helped is maybe getting Burrow. That would have been cool. But he did try and get more drones, more tech. Oh, looks like the rally was pretty bad.
Shout out to Wyneck. Thank you very much for the new sub.
Woo! New sub. That's a pretty big Adept warp-in. Now the Lings with us around.
Yeah, I think the Lings can actually deal with this, oddly enough. It is a question of Warp Prism, though, because they will just picked up and essentially blinked around. That's the nice thing about the Warp Prism. Turns all non-blink units into blink units temporarily.
Yeah, there we go. Cleans it up with the mass amount of Lings that he does have, even without upgrades. But that's because Puck wasn't really committing. Honestly, he can start warping in a ton of Adepts. His economy it's getting back to being, a balanced state, and he just needs to find a place to hold up into a choke. Or
this might be a recall moment. I don't know. The good force fields go down, but True quick to disengage and just not take a bad fight.
Yeah, Puck realized that all he needs is one warp in. like one warp in and then the second warp in, and he's warping in like tons of adepts at a time, he will be able to take on a Ling army. He doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, that mass production is it's crazy. It's just nothing keeps up with adept production. They're too affordable is the problem.
Yeah. The force fields are a little scary, even though there's only 2. Well, now he's warping a bunch more. And now they're really scary. The Lings might not be able to help the Hydras at all. Oh, nope. Oh,
he's trying to beat up force fields, but Puck's not falling for it. And that's, again, a show of both players just playing at such a good level. He's going to go up that ramp, and if he goes up that ramp, this could be it for True. Gets the attack, goes for the surround, takes out some of the sentries. Hydra is trying to get involved with the fight, but the Adepts just sitting happy on that ramp. Can't possibly get a surround, and the Lings are just evaporating.
Oh, where's the Ravager when you need it?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, to break a force field like this is the exact thing the Ravager was intended for, but not a chance. This is probably going to be over. Puck could actually just warp an infinite force field.
He could drop Hydras, but, I mean, I don't know. That would be with slow overlords. That's gross.
I don't know what to say about this other than Puck. You've played Protoss about as Protoss as you can, man. Well done.
Yeah. True was very close to being able to hold if this didn't happen. I mean, he was going to have such a burst of Hydras, like 11 were on the way, but he just got outmaneuvered, fortunately. He doesn't have any Ravagers to make up for it.
This is going for the base trades, just screw it. Can't do anything else anyways, but even if he tries, there's cannons, he's going to be put on overcharges. Puck knew that this would be the eventual response, and he's prepared himself. Oh man, I'm so not used to seeing Lings get shredded so easily.
Yeah. The Hydras do a decent job, but not a great one. There's the recall. Already did a lot of damage. Still doing damage. This is game.
Yeah, he's left with 11 drones. What can you do? GG. All right, folks. Puck will take game number 1 in this best of 3. It's a good start for him versus True. Again, True a play that I can't say with confidence the Puck would be able to beat in Heart of the Swarm, but Legacy of the Void, it's supposed to be all about the Protoss. In this current patch of the game, it certainly is.
Oh, finally, they get their heyday.
Now let's not forget, thanks to JD, aka @ArkNog on Twitter, guys, prize pool today was doubled to $200. First, second, third, and fourth place all get money. First place $100, second place $50, third and fourth $25 each. So, still not quite at that semifinals mark, but just reminding everybody that that's where we're at. We do have the next invite coming right away. Bridgehead, fucking Bridgehead.
You're not playing on it. Calm down.
It's left that big of a scar, okay? I just can't deal with it. I am excited, though, to see whether Puck's going to go